टू माय चैनल लिटिल टमी और मैं हूं आपकी होस्ट मेनका। और आज हम बनाने जा रहे हैं चटनी। जी हाँ, आज मैं बना रही हूं 2 बेस चटनी। एक मिर्च की चटनी है और एक खट्टी मीठी सेब और गुड़ की चटनी है। पहले मैंने दोनों में इमली का इस्तेमाल करी है। तो चलिए आइए बनाएं मेरे साथ आज 2 चटनीस। Okay, let's start with the first chutney, which is a little spicy, the red chili chutney. Well, I've not added more of the red chili, not to bring that fire in the stomach. And to balance that chilliness, I'll be using some sweet and sour taste. To begin with the chutney, I've taken a pan and put it on a flame. To this, I'm adding some
coriander seeds.
Almost a tablespoon of coriander seeds. So it goes into the pan and the flame has to be a little on low because this pan is already very hot. Now to which I am adding almost
some jeera.
Some jeera seeds, the same quantity of 1 tablespoon of jeera seeds, and to which I am adding some peanuts. Now we can add peanuts according to the taste. This is almost like 2 tablespoons of peanuts. Now just keep the flame on medium and we just try to rotate all these together so that it's lightly roasted for almost like 25 to 30 seconds. Now you can see the color of the seeds as well as the peanut has started changing. I'm putting them off the flame now and let it cool for some time, and we'll make a powder out of these dry ingredients into the jar. So now till that dry ingredients are getting cooler, so we'll start with the rest of the chutney. Now I have soaked almost 15 to 20 pieces of dried red chili into water for almost like 5 to 6 hours. They're well soaked. Now if you have a bigger size chilies at home, 5 to 6 number is enough. What I'll do is I'll just remove them from water and I'm putting everything into the jar. Now the quantity of the chili that you need in the chutney depends upon how spicy you want the chutney to be. Now to me this spiciness is enough, and to cut down that spiciness I'll be adding a little sweet and sour taste to it. So the rest of the ingredients will be 1 cup of coconut, freshly ground coconut or the desiccated one that's available in the market. Now to which I am adding almost 1/4 cup of gur. This is the powdered gur. You can have that hardened gur that you have at home when you eat. This is the powdered gur available in the shop. Now the quantity of the gur also depends upon the taste, how much sweet you want. Now this is imli. Now this imli is a fresh imli. I've soaked it in hot water for almost like half an hour to 1 hour, and I've squeezed out that pulp out of the imli. This is a thicker pulp, so you don't need to add any water into it. Just take out that thick pulp of the imli, and I'm using almost 3 tablespoons of imli into my chutney. Now khatta meetha taste depends upon your own convenience and how much you can take it. Now this is what we have to add into it, and the dried ingredient which I have powdered it just now. These are the things that I've added while I've roasted the dried ingredients: the jeera, the dhania powder and the peanuts. Now peanut is an optional part. It only adds that extra crunchiness. If you don't like the taste of peanut or most of you are allergic, don't add this peanut into the chutney. Now these are all the things that goes into the chutney. Now this is what the chutney will be made out of. Now we are adding almost 1 teaspoon of haldi powder and salt to taste. Now salt and haldi the haldi is optional. I'm adding the haldi. Usually we don't add haldis in the chutneys, but this is a little for the color purpose, since the chilies will also add a little color to it. But to enhance the color, I'm adding a little haldi. Now I'll just give it a grind. If needed, I'll add some water to it. So before we give it a final grind, we'll add the last ingredient, and that is
Some garlic.
some 4 to 5 garlic pods. Now again, this is optional. I'm adding a little flavor of garlic to the chutney. Usually you can add it, or you don't like that garlic flavor, so avoid that. So now just close the lid and we give it a grind. So we are done with this chutney, and I've added little water. If you can see, this is the consistency of the chutney that you need for this masalas to get grinded. If you want a little thinner chutney, you can add more water, but this is a perfect consistency. You just take it out in a bowl now. So we're almost done with the first recipe, the first chutney. Now we are proceeding towards the second chutney. Now for the second chutney, what I've taken is the same imli ka pulp which was left. So I'm just using the same pulp now. Now this is a dates, almost like 7 to 8 dates. I have soaked it in water for almost an hour or so and petted it. That means removed my seeds from inside. I've taken 2 apples, removed the skin, and now we'll chop the apples as well as the dates. So you can chop the apples or you can grate the apples, all depends upon you. Now let's just start chopping these dates, since they're already soaked well and soft, and so if you really don't need to chop them, just in case, because they need to get mixed up well with the other ingredients, so I don't want any big size pieces left over. So just press them down and cut them, and then just leave it aside at one corner, and then we pick up the apples. Now if you want, you can chop it or you can grate the apple, since we have to remove all the lumps. You can keep the apple either the small pieces or you can grate them. Right now I'll be grating my apples. First remove the seeds from all the pieces. So my apples are grated. 2 apples I have taken, and dates have been finely pressed or chopped, and this is the imli pulp. So let's start preparing it now. Now to begin with the chutney, I have taken a kadai and I have put it on a flame, medium flame. Now it's getting heated up. Let's just start adding the things. So I've taken the cumin seeds, almost 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds. Now it's all about roasting it dry on the kadai, because we don't need any oil in the chutney, so just dry roast it for almost like 30 to 40 seconds. So my cumin seeds are roasted well. Let me add my imli pulp right now. So just drop it at the low flame. Imli pulp goes inside. At the same time, I'll be dropping my dates. This is almost 1 cup of dates. And now the apple. So I have dropped in the apples now, along with which I have taken almost 1 or almost less than 1 cup of gur. Now the quantity of gur you can decide. The sweet and sour taste all depends upon your liking. So mix it well, and now I'm adding a little bit of cinnamon powder. The cinnamon powder is an optional part, since apples and cinnamons go well hand in hand and they taste very well when you make a pudding or a cake. So I'm adding this in the chutney as well, but if you don't like that cinnamon flavor, so you can avoid this step and use it as the simple one. Mix it together, and then we add a little bit of seasoning to it. Now to which I am adding some salt. Now I'm not adding any dried red chili to it, because we've already made a red chili chutney. So if you feel that you want to make a spicy chutney, in this as well. You just break down one dried chili and then drop it in this chutney as well. So I'm keeping it a simple way. Now till it starts boiling, let me now close the lid and cook it for almost 15 to 20 minutes and keep stirring in between at low flame. Now it's been almost 15 to 20 minutes and almost 25 minutes now. Let me just check out the chutney's consistency. It has reduced a lot, and just give it a stir, and if it feels it's taking a little bit more time now, almost like 20 minutes, it will take more to get it little in a better consistency. Still it's a little thicker, so I'm adding some water to it, because once it starts to cook a little more after this, it will dry up completely, and I don't want a dried chutney, so I've added a little water. Now again I'm keeping it on under the lid to let it cook for another 15 to 20 minutes so that the apples gets completely cooked. Now let me check my chutney. It's been 45 minutes to more than an hour now, and the chutney has all been well cooked. Water has been evaporated. Thick chutney. Let me just close my flame, and this consistency is perfect. So just let it cool down and then we serve it in the jars. So your chutneys are ready. The apple dates chutney and your chili coconut chutney. You can serve it with your paratha or your roti, or you can have it with rice or dosa. So the spice chutney and the sweet and sour chutney. So if you like this recipe, please comment and do subscribe to my channel for my next update. Till then, have a happy eating and be safe. Bye bye.